What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. So I had some time to play around with the various pets and just kind of wanted to give my opinions on these new pets. So of course we've got the Piggle, the Baby Piggle, and then the Ravenwood Piggle. There's 4 unique abilities, 3 DPS abilities, or like straight up one-shot abilities, and then 1 utility ability. Now, I know lots of folks got excited about this utility one, Invigoration, right when it first was posted up. However, to be completely honest with you, I can't think of a single instance anywhere in the game where I would want to give up my pet a slot for this ability. Now, you know, resets all hero ability cooldowns and heals and gives mana return. I mean, it's definitely sounds very nice for utility. Maybe if it was like an alt tower booster that you're not playing actively and your boost went down and you want to reset it and regenerate some mana, I could see this having a purpose. However, this one, I just feel like there's not any abilities for any hero in the game that we don't already have ways to keep their cooldown on them, just either exceptionally low or non-existent. Now, if we had some crazy ability in Dungeon Defenders 2 that had, say, a 60-second or a 90-second cooldown, that was just some ridiculous thing, then I think this pet would be quite awesome. However, we do not have that ability on any of the heroes, so I personally would rate this particular ability as the worst out of the 4. So just my opinion, you might like it, you might have a great use for it. I personally will probably be throwing this one in the vault and not using it at all. Now, we do have the kind of nuke abilities. We've got 3 different ones. We've got the Meteor Strike, we've got the Frost one, and then we've got the Lightning one. They're all going to do roughly about the same thing, with a little kind of side benefit to the dot that gets added on. Now, these are 3,000 hero damage bits of pet damage, so of course they're best used on the Lavamancer. That just has crazy, ridiculous, you know, hero damage scaling. It just goes through the roof here. Just playing by yourself like this, you see I'm at 710,000 hero damage. So it does get quite thick on the Lavamancer. So, you know, in that situation, of course, if we throw down our Lavamancer and we pop our buffs and then use our little pet nuke ability, 227 million on that shot. Not too shabby, really, when you factor in having a Boost Monk teammate, plus things like the Obelisk, the World Tree, and any of the other, you know, the Empowering Aura, any of the other hero booster type utilities that we have in the game. You can get this number to very, very high. You know, definitely well over the 2 billion damage cap if you're fully jacked and fully buffed. So these are going to be really, I think they're very similar to the other big one-shot or one nuke type pet abilities. The 3,000% hero damage, of course, is a very nice scaler for it. However, I do feel like these new pets are more of a collectible than anything else. A big aspect of Dungeon Defenders 2, of course, is collecting. You know, one thing that Pokemon taught us over the years is got to catch them all. No difference with pets. There's lots of people who love collecting the pets. And these are some pets to add into your arsenal that aren't necessarily going to give you any crazy raw power gains, but it is a nice collectible pet to have. I personally am definitely a big fan of this one, the Ravenwood Piggle. I think it looks awesome. I'm using the fire ability on it now. I'm very curious about that Frost ability, particularly combined with a Shatter combo. The Shatter combos are, you know, mostly ineffective throughout the game unless you just know exactly how to pull off the big hit, because they are just that damage boost to the one shot. Well, if the one shot that does the damage is, you know, a tiny little hit from your pet, then of course getting that 50% damage boost of that pet shot is just not going to be absolutely crazy. The pigs themselves do put out some nice DPS as far as just their damage amount. However, their range is super short on them. So you've got that to factor into the mix as well. So altogether, some definitely nice collectible pets. Nothing that's going to change or break the game for you at all. So it's not anything that you have to have, or anything that is pay to win or anything along those lines. I do think the overall TLDW to all of this is these are collectible pets that are here for a limited time. So really, you're not missing out on anything if you don't get them. However, if you do have the gems or the ability to buy them from other players now, it would be a good long-term investment. So without a doubt, kind of a no-brainer, a limited time collectible that's going to be gone here in a few months. And the prices of these pets to other players will no doubt just continue to rise over the next year or two. But thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.